good, my movie lovers? Let's talk about some movies. And today's movie I'm going to be talking about here with you guys is that we're going to be talking about Project Hail Mary. Now, let's get into this movie. Now, Project Hail Mary follows a science teacher named Ryland who got sent to outer space with no memory of how he got there and how he ended up where he ended up. Now, he had met a strange alien who ended up liking Ryland, and they become friends. And now Ryland had made it his mission to save his new friend Star. Now, this is not your typical ordinary space type of film like Fire in the Sky, like the Alien franchise, like Interstellar. This gives a whole new take and a whole new outlook of this movie of Project Hail Mary. I do love the fact that they give glimpses of backstories here and there of Ryland. This movie is almost 2 hours long. This movie does overstay its welcome at times, because when I was watching this film, I was like, when is this going to end? But that's okay though, because I ended up coming out enjoying this film. It almost seems like they was gearing up for like a sequel towards the end of this film. And if they is gearing up for like a sequel of Project Hail Mary, boy, oh boy, count me in for that. I would gladly go to the theaters and sit down for a second Hail Mary movie, because I honestly like this one. It seems like Rocky and Ryland was like having a little bit of slow build up throughout this film, because Rocky seems a little hesitant towards Ryland at first, but throughout this whole entire film of Project Hail Mary, Rocky had gained Ryland's trust, and that's how they become best friends and whatnot. I do love the score and what they had to offer for Project Hail Mary. I feel like I had no problem when it came to the score at all. The way that they gave their look on how space is supposed to be throughout this film of Project Hail Mary absolutely looks beautiful. I like the way what they did when it comes to the space world and how space is really supposed to look. I do love the fact that they made it colorful, and they really didn't try to do a little bit too much with when it comes to space and how space is supposed to look. I feel like I didn't have no problem with that at all. There is suspense when it comes to this film, Project Hail Mary, because you don't want Ryland to die. You want him to keep pushing and actually help his friend Rocky and his star and help him get back home. This movie does seem a little bit scary at times, because you out there in space with no memory of how you got there. You don't have no memory of who you really is as a person. You really have no memory at all on what your name is or nothing like that. So I feel like there's a little bit of horror within this film of Project Hail Mary. I am going to have to get my ratings on this one. A is to, if you want to see this in theaters. B is to just stream this at home whenever this comes out on streaming services. C is to don't stream this at all. And I highly feel like you should go with A. You should most definitely want to see this in theaters, because if you see this in theaters, you will get the whole journey, the whole experience of this film of Project Hail Mary. You will get the sound effects, you will get the booms, the loud banging throughout the theaters, and you should want to go out to the theaters and just enjoy yourself, whether if you want to take your loved one or just go by yourself to watch this type of film if you love even like space movies like Project Hail Mary. But like I said though, if they gearing up for a sequel for Project Hail Mary, best and believe I'll be there day one. But that'll be it with this review. Like, comment, subscribe. Once you subscribe, turn on all notifications, because if you don't, you may not get the newest videos from me when I post for you guys. So yes, turn on all notifications. Be part of the Movie Head Game family. My name is Don. Tell your friends about me. Follow me on all social medias down below if you would like. Follow me on Instagram at DownBeFilming1. Follow me on TikTok at DownBeFilming1. And I'll be back on here with more videos for you guys really soon. Go see Project Hail Mary in theaters. That's playing right now. Peace.